On February 5th, the lone Armenian church, St. Mary's Armenian Church in Chennai, witnessed the unique bell tower in the church being rung multiple times as a small Armenian community in the city came together for the church's service, which took place for the first time after 2021. The church, as well as the street on which it is located, Armenian Street in Georgetown, are testimonies of the glorious past that the Armenian community has had in the then state of Madras.
From 2016, we've been having it every year. Okay, and but last 2 years we've been having pandemic. That's the reason why it did not happen for 2 years. The third year we're having it today, purely because of the pandemic. It's not for any other reason. But hopefully we'll ensure that this happens every year, and we'll increase the number of services also as it goes, and also number of people of Armenian diaspora come here. We'll try to increase the services.
We're currently at a 251-year-old Armenian church which is located in the heart of Chennai city. And today it was day of celebration for the small Armenian community that is there in the city. Only 5 people from Armenia are currently there in Chennai, and these members had joined together for the service of Reverend Father Haruthiun Shmavonian, who is the father of Armenian journalism.
Reverend Father Haruthiun Shmavonian, who is the publisher and founder of Azdarar, his first Armenian journal, who Father Haruthiun Shmavonian published in 1794. Originally, he was from Isfahan, from Iran. So it's very interesting that living from Iran, he's coming here to India, and he's becoming the founder and father of Armenian journalism. So he is buried here. After the church service, you saw that we had a requiem service. We prayed for the departed soul of Father Haruthiun Shmavonian and for all the departed soul of all Armenians who are buried in this area.
The St. Mary's Armenian Church was first built in 1712 as a wooden structure, but was later demolished. It was then built again in 1772. The 251-year-old church is maintained by the Armenian Church of Kolkata and has a caretaker, Jude Johnson, in Chennai, who oversees the property. Every Sunday at 9:30 a.m., Jude rings the 6 bells in the belfry house and when an Armenian visits the place. Each of the 6 bells weighs 150 kgs and was manufactured in London. Around the churchyard, there are around 350 Armenians who have been laid to rest, which also includes Shmavonian. And for all those members of the Armenian community who gather here, this is a memory, a remembrance of all those people who have left their mark in this city of Chennai. Armenians, who were a significant population prior to 1947, were traders and moneylenders. Their history is visible in Chennai.
If you notice, wherever the Armenians went in Asia or Europe, they built their churches and they built their schools, so that the language and the history and the religion there's a continuation for that. And we're very grateful to our ancestors for doing that.
Most of the landscapes of the city of Chennai, has an Armenian stamp on it. They were the money lenders to the British government, including the High Court of Chennai. Was built with the Armenian money lender money. So we also have, as I told you about Peter Uskan, who was one of the very famous Armenian, who not only did a whole lot of trade here, okay, but also was a money lender to the British government. He was one of the Armenians who were allowed to stay inside the Fort St. George. And also he built the famous Mamlon Bridge, which was above which was on the Azdarar River in Sadapet.
Armenians who were traditionally merchants have a prominent role in India's history, and their footprint can be traced in coastal cities like Calcutta, Madras, and Bombay.
As I told you, there were 5,000 Armenian families in the city of Chennai. Okay, they are purely businessmen, money lenders. And also, if you look at Armenian people as such, are very friendly. And you and I could pass off as Armenians. Okay, Armenians might only possibly would have a little fairer skin. Otherwise, features wise, they are like Indians. And also family values. They are not in nuclear families. They are more with the whole Armenian families, always joint families. And you go into Armenia, you'd always, be loved, and it looked like an extension of India. So they loved India a lot.
Ashkin Kachatrian, one of the 5 Armenians in the city, landed in Chennai 9 years ago. Ashkin met Kabilin, an architect from the city, through her Indo-Armenian Friendship Group NGO, when Kabilin visited Armenia. Now, as one of the few members left in the community, she has been keen on keeping the community close-knit.
I love to speak Armenian. Only I don't have chance here to speak Armenian quite often. So, that feelings of really real friendship, to speak in your language, to joke in your language, only you can honestly do with your friends. So we organize get-togethers just like that.
Nune Davatian, another Armenian who came to the city chasing love in 2017, says the rare occasion of the church service in the city called for a celebration.
I am really excited, and I canceled everything for today. So to come to here and to meet my fellow Armenians, because that really gives me some warmness and the feeling of being home.
So the community is small, and we don't have chance to have a pastor here, priest here, and to have a service every Sunday. But I'm very happy that we have a chance to have it once in a year. Church is living. We are coming. We are ringing these beautiful bells. This is my small Armenia in India. So when I want to go home and it's not possible, so I come here.
Many of the Armenians who have married into Indian families still hold the dream of going back to their homeland. But the decades-old border conflict between Armenia and Azerbaijan, 2 former Soviet countries, has left them in a dilemma.
Currently, the situation in my country, the political situation in my country is not very good and very promising. I have always been thinking about going back with my family and having business back in Armenia, because my family, my friends, everyone are there back in Armenia. So, but then because of this situation, I just stopped thinking about it.
Though the Armenian population has dwindled over the years, we're seeing that the small community during events like these try to bring together their culture, their language and heritage, and each time they meet, they say that they feel like it's a small Armenia in India. From Chennai, I'm Akshay Nath, Senior Assistant Editor for ThePrint.